What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if you'll please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Remo Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, in this video, I'm going to be discussing what if, and that's a big what if, I know, but what if Mortal Kombat 11 is the final Mortal Kombat to be made? Let's speak on it. Now, full disclosure, before I even get into the video, I know it's going to be people in my comment section, oh, that'll never happen, it makes too much money, it's a cash cow, they would never do it, Mortal Kombat is just too much, it means too much to the WB, they would spend all that money on it, and all that, boom, would never let Mortal Kombat die. Relax, it's just a speculation video, it's just more for conversation than anything, so sit down, get your popcorn ready, relax, and enjoy the show. Now, having said all that, let's get into it. Let's speak on it. Now, here are the reasons why I would think that this could possibly be the final Mortal Kombat in the life cycle that is Mortal Kombat at NetherRealm Studios. Now, we've gotten 3 Mortal Kombats from NetherRealm Studios to this point. MK9, MKX, and now MK11. You understand what I'm saying? Each and every last one of those games, Mortal Kombat, just speaking on Mortal Kombat, had about a 2-year life cycle before they quote-unquote lost support. You understand what I'm saying? They stopped getting support on the game, stopped getting IE, stopped getting DLC, stopped getting updates. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, Mortal Kombat games, not only just at NRS, but also when they were at Midway, before they got to NetherRealm Studios, became NetherRealm Studios, the games roughly lasted about 2 years there as well, about a 2-year life cycle. That's just how they do. You understand what I'm saying? That's how they always done. It's how it always is just going to be. That's just how they do. Now, you look at the last Mortal Kombat made by Midway, right? Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Honestly, my favorite Mortal Kombat of all time. Yeah, I get it that a lot of the combos that they did on that game, well, everybody pretty much had the same combos, give or take. You understand what I'm saying? Other than a few special moves, they all had the same base combos and everything. I get all that. But that game had every single character put on it that was ever any character that was a Mortal Kombat character to ever be created was put in that game. You understand what I'm saying? That game was stacked, had a shit ton of characters, had everybody you could think of at that point in time. But you look at the story mode in that game. You look at the basis of that game and why it got created. The last Mortal Kombat that Midway made, the storyline was based on a broken timeline where everything needed to be reset. You understand what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, but here's why that's important. That was Midway's last Mortal Kombat installment. You look at Mortal Kombat with NetherRealm Studios. As I've said, they've given us 3 Mortal Kombats to this point. You understand what I'm saying? Just speaking on Mortal Kombat. You look at it, the timeline gets reset, and it's like they give a revised, revamped version of what Mortal Kombat was at Midway. You understand what I'm saying? Given with NetherRealm Studios and Mortal Kombat 9, the story continues with MKX, and then we get to Mortal Kombat 11, ironically enough, as Mortal Kombat Armageddon, with a broken timeline and everything needs to be reset. We get not only 1, but 2, or some would argue even 3 storylines in this game where we have a broken timeline and everything needs to be reset. You understand what I'm saying? Now, here's why that's important. Here's why that's something to at least look at. I'm not suggesting that this is the final installment for Mortal Kombat. I'm just simply saying, if it is, don't be shocked. Because it seems like a pattern that NetherRealm goes down. You understand what I'm saying? With the lack of passion that's gone into Mortal Kombat, it seems like NetherRealm Studios and Ed Boon themselves are pretty much burnt out on making Mortal Kombat as it is, calling the fans self-entitled and everything like that for wanting more from a game that has so much potential. You understand what I'm saying? To completely trolling the fans every single chance you get. Now, I don't have a problem with trolling the fans, but that's self-entitled shit. I just can't get with that. Calling your fans self-entitled, I can't get with that. You understand what I'm saying? Not when they done paid you good money. Now, lack of passion. He already's got a stiffy for making DC games and a possible Marvel game that's under discussion, that's been rumored to be, sniffing around NetherRealm Studios and everything like that. So you look at it, You get Kronika that tries to reset the timeline. Then you have your choice of Shang Tsung or Liu Kang to reset the timeline. Well, everything needs to be reset. Broken timeline, everything needs to be reset. Lack of passion. You understand what I'm saying? Lack of passion from developers, lack of passion from creator Ed Boon, programmer Ed Boon, whatever y'all want to call him. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just seems to me like when they have storylines in the games to where the timeline is broken and everything has to be reset, it seems like Midway, NetherRealm, Ed Boon and his developers, whoever's working on the Mortal Kombat games at the time, it seems when they have those storylines with the broken timeline and everything needs to be reset, it seems after that they don't know exactly where to go but to really completely start all the way over. You understand what I'm saying? Now, could them starting all the way over could just be a simple Mortal Kombat 12 and we get all new characters? Could possibly be. You understand what I'm saying? To be honest, I'm hoping for it. I really am. Because I don't want to see Mortal Kombat die. I really don't. I would love to continue to play Mortal Kombat for years to come. I would. Especially if they make it a good game. You understand what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I've had my issues with Mortal Kombat 11. Don't get me wrong. Everybody has. But you understand what I'm saying? But to sit here and say that I didn't have my fun playing the game at some points in time, absolutely I did. But I just wanted to maximize it. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you have timelines like this, history has shown that they either start all the way over or it becomes a while before we get another Mortal Kombat. And then also another thing to think about, the timeline resetting right around the time the business or the development company, NetherRealm Studios, Midway, it always seems they always give us that storyline where the timeline is broken and it needs to be reset right around when they don't know the future of their own company. It was the exact same way with Midway and Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Now you look at it in 2021, haven't there been more and more rumors coming out that NetherRealm is possibly being bought out by Discovery? You understand what I'm saying? They don't know. They necessarily don't know who the hell they gonna work for next, if they working for anybody. You see what I'm saying? Now look, I'm not saying that this is the fight. This is absolutely the last Mortal Kombat. I'm just simply saying it is interesting to think about and look at when you have Midway go through, we don't know what we're gonna work at next. You understand what I'm saying? The company is up in the air. The future of the company is up in the air. They don't know what they're gonna do next. So they give us the final game that they have at that time is a broken timeline where everything needs to be reset. And then Midway goes out of business. You understand what I'm saying? And then you get NetherRealm Studios in WB Games possibly being sold to Discovery. You understand what I'm saying? Being sold to whoever may buy it at the time, whoever it may be. And then the final game that we get from them is a broken timeline where everything needs to be reset. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope this is not the final Mortal Kombat, but I do think that it's interesting that the final Mortal Kombats for both Midway and NRS both ended the exact same way. But that's just my opinion, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. What do y'all think is the future of Mortal Kombat, man? As long as you remain respectful and logic, we can have a conversation. That's my video. I hope you enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you. My name is Rage King, and I am out. See y'all.